Hello. So, we are going to do another cash stuffing today. I know it's a little bit early, and you're like, "Hey, I thought we already did a November cash stuffing. It's kind of towards the end. What's the deal?" Well, I'll tell you a little story. So, this is the $400 that I was supposed to do to get my new tires for my car. That's part of the savings challenge that I had for my vehicle. I took it out. I was prepared to spend that today. However, I miscalculated. Turns out, I forgot a couple things. What did I forget? I forgot the cost of the man hours, and I forgot the tire rotation costs, and a few other things, taxes and stuff, right? So the $400 was actually $1,400. Yikes. Okay, so since I didn't have that in cash, I just put it on my card, which means, what am I doing with this extra $400? Well, I am taking this, and I am actually going to put this $400 back into my cash stuffing method because, hey, I could use a little extra cash stuffing. But before we get to my binder, which I don't know if you can see, I did make the new sticky notes, like I said, to keep track of my goals, so we'll get to that in a minute. My 10K challenge got robbed early. So I want to get back into the 10K challenge, and I want to make that a thing again, but I currently don't have anything in there, right? So here's the 10K challenge that I was working on before the government shutdown and everything went to crap. So let me see what I had. I don't remember all the way what I had. So it looks like I had just put in one. I had just put in 125, and I didn't even make it that far. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 125 out of the 400, and I'm going to put it in here so that we are technically on track again. And then if I put the 125 away in the bag, we can just kind of carry on where we left off. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this back in here. And then I'm going to get 125. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, ooh, I didn't think about that. I don't have any fives. Oh wait, I got an idea. Hold on. I know I have fives in here, so I'm just going to take some fives that I know I have in here, and I'm going to replace it with 110. Just change it out really quick. Perfect. Okay, so I need 125 to catch my 10K savings back up to where I had it. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125. I'm going to count that again just to make sure. So we'll make 60, 80, 100, 120, 125. Perfect. Okay, so we have 125. This catches our 10K savings back up to where we had it. I'm going to stick this in here. And if you didn't already see my 10K savings envelope, my 10K savings envelope is actually perfectly sized to fit the money. It doesn't squish it at all. It is super soft. This is actually a freezer seal bag. I don't remember where I got it. It was free, whatever it was, and I have to use free stuff right now. So this is honestly the best thing, and there's plenty of space in it. So this is for that. So I'm happy that we started that back. So what we have left to cash stuff is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20. So 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, and 275. We have $275 to stuff back into here, which is great news for me. So let's see how much fun we can have stuffing that. I'm so glad that I get to do another cash stuffing and that I get to stuff this again. I did not think I was going to have another stuffing this month. I thought like that was going to be it. And then there's like, oops, the miscalculation. Okay, look, there's cash. Amazing. Okay, so looks like debt. I have $50 so far. And my goal is to get to 4,000. So I'm going to go ahead and put in another 50. And today is the 22nd. So we will have $100 in here. So we're going to get 20, 40, and 50. So now we have $100 going towards debt. And if you didn't see my last episode, my next two goals are to get $100 placeholders and a money holder, like separator. And then my next goal after that would be to set up my Ally account so I can get that interest and kind of those separate buckets, because I've watched other cash stuffers and they have what's called buckets in the Ally account, which is a high yielding savings account. For birthdays, my little brother's birthday is a little bit after Christmas, so I'm gonna buff up his birthday gift. So I think that will seal it. So my little brother's birthday is the last birthday of the year. There's no one else who has birthdays the rest of the year. So that will cover his Christmas, or his birthday present rather, and I don't need to stuff that anymore. Gifts for Christmas, I put in 50. I would like to put in more for that, because that's not going to cover it. So I'm going to put in another 50, because I want to make sure, if I am able to, I want to make sure that I can get some fairly decent stuff. And my family understands. We just went through the shutdown. I didn't have a lot of money. I went 45 days without a paycheck. So I think they understand that it hasn't been the best. So we have 50. And I always keep track of what I put in here. I don't have like the fancy setup that the rest of them have, where like they go on their computer and they type in all this stuff. I don't have that set up yet. I am working on it, but I'm starting from the ground up. I'm building myself up to where I would like to be for this new channel, this new adventure that I'm starting. But when you don't really have anything, just use sticky notes. Save yourself some money, keep track on sticky notes for the time being, and then kind of work up from there. Right? So savings, all my savings is going towards my 10K challenge. This is going towards the bigger goal of my future house. So for right now, this goes to 10K challenge. 10K challenge goes into house fund, which I will be starting with my Ally account, and that's going to be in the future to come. So right now I have $10. Woo! Okay. So I'm going to put in I'm going to put in a 50. And for this one, because, oops, it's not the 19th. No. Because I can only put in so much at a time, if it is not enough to cross off something from the 10K challenge, I stack it up in here until it's big enough to cross something off. 20, 40, 50. Done. Because I'm also really trying to catch up from what I did during October. Because October, 45 days without a paycheck, there was no money coming in, only money coming out. You know, I was racking up credit card debt. I had to take out a small loan, which I paid back. I paid back the entire loan. So we're okay there. But it was just like, I'm going to skip dining out for now. Clothes, yes. So, tennis shoes plus new work boots. So, I don't know if you can tell my little thing. Tennis shoes plus new work boots. I need 400 in total for that. Right now, I have 20 in there. So, I'm going to put in 40. And I put the dates on there. That way I can track when I put it in. So that way I'm like, I don't really remember what I did. Where did I put it? When did I put it in? And if I write it down, I'll be able to know for sure. Oh, that's right. Like, that's when I did that. Which, so by the way, just for this goal specifically, just so you guys know, I have 60 in here now. So 60 is actually enough to get my tennis shoes. So I am now able to get tennis shoes, but I want to get the full amount before I spend. And if I have any left over from here, any at all, I will relocate it somewhere else. But right now, I just want to focus on getting that fully funded. Vehicles, this is empty. I just got my new tires. We are all set for that. There's going to be no more car work for the rest of this year. No more car work whatsoever. Any more vehicle work is going to be done next year. So I'm not going to start stuffing for this. Probably not for another month. Vacation. There is a vacation I would like to take next year. Like one for sure, but there might be more happening next year, but there's one that I'd like to take for sure. My goal is 2,000 just because, you know, airlines, hotel, all of that, it can cost quite a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 50 for this. I'm going to throw in a 50. So now we are at 60 for that. I'm so happy I can freaking stuff this. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to get some good amounts in there. Now we have 50. Putting that in there. This pays for my airline ticket. It pays for hotel, for food, for car travel, whatever it is. And then self-care. I'm overdue for a massage. It's been that way for a while. I'm going to give it another 10 because we are running low on our money now. I'm going to give it a 10. All right, so we have $5 left. So let's see what we got here. I don't need anything for household. For bills, I have 10 in here. Some for groceries. I think I'll put it in for bills. I can put it in towards my next rent. That way I'd have 15 in here. And okay, that completes it. We got to stuff more today. I am very happy that I'm getting closer toward my goals now. I am also very happy that I got to start my 10K challenge again after everything was robbed brutally, even though I had only been saving for a month, because I started my cash stuffing challenge in September, guys. So here comes the government shutdown, destroying any work that I just did. So I'm very happy that I got to start all of this again. And I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. And if I don't make another video before December, I hope all of you have an amazing Thanksgiving and just have a fun and blessed time with your family. Bye.